Today I'm going to be fixing my regulator on my air compressor here. There is the model number of this air compressor, D55146, and pretty much ever since I've had this, I just got it for free from a neighbor. This part has been leaking, but it's gotten worse since I've had it. But there is like a hole up here where all the air is escaping. And it's designed to do that, I think, to release the pressure in the hose line, but it should stop after at least a second or two, and it doesn't with this one. So I bought a repair kit for this, so we're going to be installing the repair kit on this part here. Should be pretty easy. These bolts all need to be removed. And these 4 bolts on the inside here are what hold this whole assembly on. The ones on the outside just hold this cover on. So we're going to remove these 6 bolts on the outside first. And I've got a T30 Torx bit. So now I'm ready to start removing these bolts. I'm going to hold the back of this here so it doesn't drop. So we've got this all out of here now. So now we can start taking this apart. I'm going to start with the back side of this here. This is a 17 millimeter. So there's a spring in here, so you want to be careful that this doesn't fly out. And then this plunger piece here. And that is all that is on this side. So as you can see, it goes like this when you put it back in. So here are all the new pieces, except for this old spring was thicker, so I'm going to reuse the old spring. So we're going to throw this in. We're going to start it by hand. There we go. So that side's done. This side is a little bit more difficult. There is an area here where you can grab onto to twist this end off, but you're going to have to remove these gauges first to get anything on there. I've been able to use these channel locks to remove this. I don't think that these threads are really here for anything, so you can grab onto that and twist it off. But I would be very careful. You don't want to grab onto this too hard and crack it, because that would then you'd have to replace this whole thing. So we're going to very gently grab onto this and twist it off. All right, so as you can see, there's another spring in here. This is our plunger from the other side that we already replaced. So this is the problem on this one. It's this plastic piece here has failed. It's allowing air to escape. So I already tried to put some glue and some tape on there to try to seal it up, but it didn't work. There's a little O-ring in here that we have a replacement for. So we can go ahead and take that out. Place our new one in there. There we go. We've got our new piece here. It's going to make it easier if you twist this all the way out so that that plunger goes in all the way. Slide your spring back in there. All right, so we're ready to start putting this all back together. All right, there we go. Now we can spin this. Use this to spin it on. And then we're going to tighten it. All right, I think that might be enough. So let's go ahead and test it out now. All right, so we had a leak, so I put some thread tape on this, and I don't remember there being a O-ring on this, but there was one in the kit that kind of fits in this spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one there. So we're gonna put this back on. Now on the other side, we had a leak around here too. So I'm gonna take this back off and put some thread tape on this. And also the air pressure wasn't adjusting. It would just go up the same as the tank. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Alrighty, I think I got it now. On the back side here, I ended up putting all the original parts back in. So the only parts that were replaced were the O-rings and that white piece that was obviously broken right here. And so now we have no leaks. I don't hear anything. There might be something like very minor, but I don't hear any leaks. There's no hissing. And now the pressure is being regulated, when with those old parts it was not regulating. So as you can see, we're able to adjust the pressure. So now all that's left is to put this all back together. All right, there we go. Thanks for watching. God bless. Wilson! It's over 24 hours later, and we are still pretty high on the pressure gauge here. And I've still got my hose hooked up, so that could be what we're leaking from, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's holding pressure pretty good.